How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Edgeworth Investigations. Are we done? No, we're just starting. You realize now, don't you, that this girl's the only one it could be? Yeah, you're still... No, what are you doing to her? No! Stop her, Edgeworth. You got to. Please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here. And he was already... Wait a second.
Hold it.
Yeah, hold it indeed. I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. Oh! What is that supposed to mean? You heard me. I believe I told you the Cape Verde is not the culprit of this crime. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. With words! Words, words, words. Have you heard? A bird in the hand. Anyway, even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babalis embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there's no one else in here with a body. With a golden body. Crisp fried golden. Yeah, exactly. You didn't have to say exactly like me. You're not like me, are you? But it isn't just me, she calls herself that. How many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manikochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Boy, so many of these games now is like me off in some other country. Like, I know Spirit of Justice is like that because I played part of it at E3. What is with that burnt shirt back there anyway? Alright, so even your police confirm the Yatagarasu infiltrated. Let's get the details here because I'm just coming back from this. I'm not exactly fresh on the thing. Alright, but no one could catch him. If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us. There it is! I'm right, you're wrong. We're done here. Of course I chased after the Yatagarasu. You chased after him. Well, with all that fur, you know, wrapped around your neck, I bet you were struggling to keep that on. This is horrible, like, it is not even funny at all. That's also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. Well, there wasn't like a window or something open. There are no windows in here. How did he work in here if there's no windows? Jeez. If there's no windows, I make too many assumptions. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, he snuck into the embassy, or he, whatever. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Yeah, that's what Kay told me. Oh, and what did they do? Just stand there and write it down on their notepads so they could tell you later? Whoa, you transformed into a man. How'd you do that? In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Alright, we got a phantom menace on our hands. Furthermore, this girl claims to be... No, see, you got it's semantics at this point, man. Yeah, really. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Huh. Okay, well, I see where she's going with that, though. It might just be the opening you need. Well, we'll get back to that. She killed Mr. Kochin for the key. Alright. So you're claiming that Kay knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents? Ooh! As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Yeah, but that doesn't prove that it was her. It just proves that the Yatagarasu knew. Just whatever. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Your words are meaningless. As are yours. If you're truly innocent, then let's see some proof. I have proof! I have proof! No, okay, anyway. Yes. I'd rather you did. I know. Facts, schmacks. Most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Okay, was that... That wasn't the last... Wait. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, so Agent Shino suspects K of murder simply because K is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then maybe I'll begin to reason with her. Okay. Alright. Well, that's kind of like... We were saying that from the beginning. I mean, even she's saying that he was just here to get papers, not to kill anybody. But to me, the biggest thing is that, like... That they left the key behind, you know? So... She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. But... It just seems like she would have taken it with her. That's the closest thing I got right now. I think we're okay. Agent Shino, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Yes. Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's golden body, fried to a crisp. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. That too... Oh my god, you're smiling and sweating. That was scary. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. That perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Ooh. Need, reason. All this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. Transform. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. What? What should you hit him with a door like the guy in the bathroom on Dumb and Dumber? Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key. Oh, no. Crap. But the fact still remains, Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act? Actually, I do. Uh-oh. What? You saw her holding the knife. What? You're bringing this up now? You were just saving this for... Wow. Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Oh, tell me about it. Let's get it in here. I want to see it, man. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife, yeah. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Yeah, that one. Okay, but the rack is on the other side of the room from the door. You're saying she snuck in? Or accidentally killed him? Wait a minute. Okay. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There's no counter-argument. There's all kinds of counter-arguments here, man. That is your definitive evidence? You know what I got to say to that? Yeah, exactly. No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. Hang back, it's okay, man. We're gonna figure this out. God, your hair looks beautiful in this shot. Mm-hmm. Alright. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. Felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... She's gonna be like, how'd you know where the light switch was? No. Who's there? And then you saw her. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Well, when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. It was almost like you were waiting for someone to show up there to just pin it on whoever was the first person to show up in there. Any one prints on it? You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? I still think the person in the code was Manny Cochin, but unless they're still in here. That sounds like the desperate excuse, or it was her. I mean, well, I don't know though, because she showed up behind Kay after she entered the room. Anyway, but she's my friend. It's okay, man. You can stop saying that. It's just, if you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. There has to be. There has to be. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can. Oh, don't worry. I can, and I will. Man, Edgeworth, you're on fire today. I love it. Of course, you're always on fire. I have my sources that can confirm that. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. Well, that we know. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. When was he holding it? When he did it? Or afterwards? I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony at all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. Okay, well, Agent Sheena's proof is the Bobolese knife that Kay was allegedly holding. Yeah, so how are you going to prove that Kay didn't do it, sir? If Agent Sheena wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here, then I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder. Do you have such evidence, sir? Yes. There is one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me. And I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Sheena. Wow, dude. Be so formal about this all of a sudden. So it was consistent with the blade on the knife, but we know that already. Okay, why don't we get on this first and see what exactly you mean. You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? Like Darth Vader. When you arrived, you saw the girl stand there motionless with the knife in her hands. I already told you I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. Yeah, you were. I love how the music just kind of comes and goes, these random bursts of notes. It's just funny. Because that's how stress is, you know? Like, even in the greatest moments, there are times when it just suddenly stings you and you remember, oh my god, I'm really here, this is really happening. Ugh. The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it? It's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime. Yeah, don't flatter yourself. Carefully indeed. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack. Well, have we really looked at the knife? Bobolese knife. Type weapons. Discovered at the Bobolese Embassy. One of a set of 3 ornamental knives covered in victim's blood. Blade, same as wound. Okay, check. Oh, look at here. It's nasty. So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my days. But knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Just like how this one's practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Yeah, well... Yeah, it looks like, I don't know if there's anything else to really check here. Oh, no, I didn't... What? There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. What did I even look at there? I just pointed to the middle of it on the other side. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable, yeah. Oh, okay, so probably what happened is after the person did the stabbing, they changed the handle. I think people would remove the handles just for fun, detective. Of course, that would be kind of hard to do without getting... Well, I guess there is a spot where they could have held the knife with the other hand. Like right up here, there's like some blood missing there. Alright, yeah. Well, we'll look at that later, I guess. I don't know. We may not need to, though. Let's see. Is there nothing... Yeah, nothing on the side of it there. Okay, but we know basically that... Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that the handle was changed. But wait a minute, if that's the case, hang on. Well, with that in mind, let's go back and look over this again, though. She obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is part of a special 3-piece set, which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony at all points to the girl. Yeah, The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set. The butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Seems like that might be the one, actually, right there. So here you are assuming shit right here. But you know what I'm gonna do? Did I press this one already? I'm pretty sure I did. And that's when he went up and said all that stuff about some weird thing about the weapon, which has got me to check it out in the first place. Usually when that happens... They're trying to tell me something about the weapon here. Okay. Man. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? Oh, let me tell you what I'm getting at. I'd like for you to take a look at this, first of all. There is blood on the blade. The blue blood. Yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. There you go. Oh yeah, see there? That's actually really obvious, oh my god. The knife can be taken apart, shall we give it a go? Or do I have to plunge it into you? Oh, wait, okay, how do you take the knife apart? Should we just look at what we did before? Oh, well, there you go, like that. Now it's disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Kojin was killed with the butterfly knife. Oh man, nice little hair flip sort of there. To clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. I don't know. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. I don't think so. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put it past anything. Never mind. Ha. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Kojin's killer. I will do it. Wait, why? Are we doing this again? Okay, well I was saying earlier that if they were going to switch the knife's handle, they would have had to grab the knife by the blade, right, to pull it out? So are we saying, like, maybe the little spot there is where they grabbed it? I don't know, though. That's not what they were talking about, though. There's quite a bit of Mr. Kojin on his way, thanks to being a prosecutor. I guess I have become accustomed to seeing blood. But this is not what is important right now. Okay. Well, there's like a sandpapery or something down here, too. Whoa, wait. What is this mark on here? Wait a minute. the mark of a flower. Oh, no! Oh my god. That means that the knife came from the other place, the other country. Doesn't it? Oh. Are you saying... Not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Oh, well, we have that. Is it here? Two countries share the building borders. Touch the check button. Embassy of Alabast. Oh, wow. Ugh. I guess it's a good thing I looked at that when I did. Holy crap, dude. You can't be serious! Oh, I'm serious. It's a heart attack, which you're about to have. Flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right. The Kingdom of Alabast. So in other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Whoa, do the hair flip, baby. This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin, but as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Well, you could be creative about it, but... Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena? And the doors have been shut ever since then, right? Like, it's been blocked off, they don't let anybody through? So whoever it is has to, like... Wait a minute. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means the K could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Hair flip! 3 times in a row, man. Whoop! Way to go, Sir Edgeworth. What a great victory. This is our calling you Sir Edgeworth. Franziska's just like, did I really witness that all just now? Why is everyone so quiet? Because I need to blow my nose, that's why. I'm so happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? You're not even a part of this. Yeah. Do you mean how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? Somebody probably just walked it over. I don't know. It didn't just find its way over. It didn't just grow legs and walk over here. Furthermore, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. Smuggled? You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run now, that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Well, not really, but... Oh, come on, you don't have to be shy about it. You can hiccup, though. Your argument is still not airtight. You never give up, do you? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yanagarasu. Oh my god. That again. Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yanagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yanagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Dude, she's said it like 8 times now. The Yanagarasu didn't start the fire. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. Whoa. Oh, man. Well. Oh boy, what do you got? Oh my god. Seriously? You got some scary characters in this game, let me tell you. To the bathroom. we don't know, we won't go for sure, right? Or if we don't go, suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply standing here thinking, with our thumbs up our asses. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Whippica! Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. So you just brought it to a halt? We'll just leave these two in here to stew in their pot. Oh my gosh, to be continued. That is kind of weird happening in the middle of a video, but it's not like it hasn't happened before. We'll save and see where this takes us here. March 14th, 744. Theatrum Neutralis Lobby. Man, those were some loud footsteps. Oh. Count off! 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. Shifu, 99 call-outs. That was actually 10 call-outs, but you know what? I can see why. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number one from my right. Sir, yes, sir. Here. A birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you're even more of a man than you will ever be, sir. Really sorry. But it's not my birthday. I think he screwed up. Langsy says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother, who was my cousin's former roommate. Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir. Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. He doesn't know crap. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. Man, these guys... Well... Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, drink time here. Okay, they're dismissed. That's good. Less people for us to fight. Yo, were you guys there the whole time? Yeah, we listened to the whole sleazy thing. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. And what if I say no? Don't be playing around. Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabast has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, only about half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way. But I thought I don't remember this voice being mine before, but maybe I had some surgery or something. Yeah. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabasta are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you. We had an incident in Alabasta as well. Some people will call it an election. We call it an incident. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolf, they just let us in already! Oh, man. Don't get involved. What is going on? Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Who the hell is that? Oh, dear God, when did Emperor Gestall get here? Not really, just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. And he's totally gonna let us in, isn't he? Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation. Alright. Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It's all because I lacked the strength to govern well. Okay, well, I like this guy already. You weakling, Quercus! Curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang, and it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang. You really trust him, don't you? I mean, I can see that, you know? You got the one guy who always gets the job done, why would you change that? Oh, boy. Now we got a bunch of greenies here. Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into Alabast. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babalese embassy, and he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in your investigation. No, there's something ain't right about this, I can already tell you. It's almost like he wants us to get in there. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway. Which you will. Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babal murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal. Yeah, he'll take good care of her. You know he will. Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my god. She totally brings out that kid in him. That is just awesome. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. So I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is? That's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet. Franziska von Karma, the prosecutor will... Nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're the Whip Lady! You may address me as Miss Whip. Miss Whip? I leave the investigation of Alabasta in your hands. It was already in her hands. You don't leave it to her. Never mind. Thanks. Rest assured I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yadigarasi. The fake Yadigarasi, you mean? Huh. Perhaps I should ask Franziska a bit more about them before I head into Alabast. And I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno for all that he has done for me. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, so we need to talk. Franzi or Paleno? Who do we do first? Well, let's save the best for last here. Ambassador Paleno, I'm in your debt. No, it's nothing. Because it's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador. On my honor. Oh, you're so sensational. You've really piqued my curiosity. That's enough of that. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. Man, I'm gonna have so many tickets by the end of this case, I'm gonna be able to buy your entire country. For free. Well, how about this then? What? What is that? It's fountain pen ink. Oh, okay. Of course, the stuff that you make. Wit crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. That sounds awesome. Is there any creepers down there? Oh. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to have run out. God, please don't let that be important. I'd gladly accept your gracious gift. Alright. Well, if it was important, it would probably say so in the evidence. Let me look. I want to look at it right now. Special wit crystal oil-based ink, limited export because of some specific reason. They never did say why that was, did they? Swamp with rumored weapons handle. Okay, anyway. Back to the conversation here. Back. I guarantee to you that the writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. It's writing, dude. Since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. I'm not gonna spend $500 for a plane ticket to come down there and get ink. I will go to the store and get a 10-pack of Bic for $2.50. Thank you very much. But, hey, was there anything else? Oh man, do I have to go through all that again? Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're done with you, then let's talk to... Well, let's talk to everybody. Let's make sure. Okay, I'm glad you were not hurt, but please refrain from such recklessness, alright? What if you'd run into the Yadigarasi? You could have been killed. Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on. Good girl. It's good to conduct some self-reflect. Oh, that's... You shouldn't say good girl to girls, you know? That's like something you say to a dog, not to a woman. Oh wow. Do I really seem that old to her? Oh jeez. Look, I so old to young eyes. No, of course not. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to keep Kay safe. Yes, sir. You just leave everything to me, sir. And don't worry, I'll take good care of Gummy for you. We'll go investigating the Babal side of things together. Ooh, can I play as Gumshoe and Kay for a while? Be fun. All they're missing is the last stooge. Oh, they're not so bad, Edgeworth. But okay, can I... let's see. You've been granted permission to enter Biomaster. Please feel free to enter the Flower Nation, the Kingdom of Alabast. The Flower Nation, you say? The garden certainly lives up to that name. Yes, it does! Our rose garden, which is in full bloom right now, is really something else. Oh, if only it wasn't. I can enjoy myself a bit more then. What is it, allergies? You made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing. Agent Hicks, whose help I had requested, was cut down before he completed his task. Damn. There's no room for further failure in my perfect investigation. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct? The ring! It was nothing! I found it in a Cracker Jack box. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following. You mean the Bobbly's ink? Why are there restrictions on the export of Bobbly's ink to begin with? That's classified info. Oh. Is there something in the ink? Like poison or something? Franziska, as your subordinate, I'm a part of your investigation now. Please understand. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you? Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. No, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills. Ooh. Okay. Yes. As you may have deduced, Chin. The counterfeits are being made with Babal's special Bobbly's ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Bobbly's ink from real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babal. Ooh. Well, I mean, well... okay, alright. Ah, okay. Wow. What's that? Counterfeit plates. Ugh. Oh. Okay, so they're smuggling fake money and stuff across the border. That's what they wouldn't have to do that if the country hadn't split up in the first place. It's almost like maybe... well, oh no, what's going on? I didn't get permission to enter Alabast, so we're going to go gather whatever info we can over in the Bobbly side, okay? Oh, okay, I guess this is just in case you didn't talk to them earlier. Yeah, we'll sniff them, alright. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush on over straight away no matter where you are. What, how do I contact you? Do we have cell phones or something? I'll let you know when the time comes. And with that, we have crossed the border, baby. And the camera's panned around 180 degrees. This place looks pretty cool. It's a little ugly, but... yeah, the yellow-green, I'm not sure I'm feeling that so much. Oh my god, you just run into me with your giant ass! Please tell me... what do you think you're doing to my subordinate? Oh god, his head just spun around. Oh, is it really him? Oh my god, it's gonna be him, isn't it? Oh, I can't remember his name. What?! Are you serious?! Oh my god, I did not think it was gonna be him! The raven, it appeared poof and then disappeared swoosh. And though I am the Steel Samurai, my sword, it... Why? I'm so confused, I don't know what it... Larry, what are you doing? Who is this fruitcake? Oh, let me tell you. I am Larry of the House of Butts. Married man of New Old Tokyo, milady. Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles? Yes, frighteningly enough, he is. I can't... Oh my god! So what's up with that answer? You're... wow. Your best bud is in a bind and you act like it's no big deal? What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind! I accidentally became a suspect in a murder! Again. I see, that is quite the bind. Not that we're in the least bit surprised. Yes, I pretty much expected this news. The moment I saw your face. From the in- Oh, well, gee, thanks for finishing my sentence there. Oh my god, his name is Larry Butt. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. Hey, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one. Dude, I don't care. That was uncalled for, let me tickle your boob. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry! It was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? Oh! Oh my god. Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece. I've seen that on Twitter, and I was wondering, where is that coming from? I guess I know now. What's going on, and why are you beet red? Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now? Oh, sorry, am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? Oh boy. Aha! So this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of a man who had snuck into this embassy. What? Dear God! The references... They're crazy now. Please don't bring back that chin fuck. Anyway, Mask Demask 2. There are so many things going on here right now. Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. Maybe do we get to examine his crotch again for old time's sake? But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing. Good luck with that. Shifu, we've identified the victim. Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well? What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that one is me. So no, you may not take a peek. But Agent Lang, I'm Edgeworth. Oh, what is up, dude? Oh man. Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Ah, yes, of course. You let the detective see the file. Gee, you're Detective Bad. You were such a badass. You're the prosecutor of Mr. Edgeworth, right? Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You weren't expecting me? Ever since that day 7 years ago, I've chased after the Yatagarasu non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case a card was ever found. What incredible dedication to the case. Detective Bad knows the Yatagarasu's MO very well, and his passion for the chase hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatagarasu. Or as he's saying it, he says it like Yatagarasu. If he can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share info with him. I'm in your debt, Detective Bad. Thank you. Yes. Oh, hell yeah, man, you haven't aged a day. About the murder of Demask 2. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details? When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. By the way, I still love corn dogs. Taking advantage of the chaos. Damask too, he broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure, or another thing. I don't know. And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room. Someone like you? Surprised if one of you two kicked his ass. Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective? That samurai? He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless. It's true. But they're saying he's the suspect, so we think he's the one that killed that guy? We know he isn't, but you see the knives in the background too. Well, it's just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Well, that's good. Tonight here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech while holding a spoon. Oh no, wait, that's Abra. And that's when the Yatagarasu showed. Holy crap! But keep in mind the Yatagarasu, who I'm talking about right now, isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats for the guests who had been called to sit in them were empty. Wow, this is a lot of similarities to case 2-4 here. No show. Who was it that failed to take their seat? Everybody! Oh, the Steel Samurai, okay. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time. Where was he? He was on the roof with one of his legs down a chimney. Oh my god, it just doesn't stop, man. That chimney leads directly into this room. Oh no. You've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? Oh my god. In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Begin investigation. Well, guys, man. So next time on Edgeworth Investigations, we investigate. Imagine that. See you guys later.